Mr. Naik himself is a former player. If his allegations are true, do you think that Mr. Shastri overstepped the line?
When an altercation happens, I think sometimes, you use strong language. And, now we are in a situation where obviously you have to, it's not a matter of whether somebody is a senior player or a junior player. I think you have to be able to, have that little bit of control over your language. So I don't know what exactly Ravi is supposed to have said. Ravi's reaction is that he didn't abuse Sudhir Naik, while Sudhir says that he did. So now it's one person's word against the other.
From Ravi Shastri's point of view, and let's just say that he did not abuse him and go by the version that Mr. Shastri has spoken to an English daily and just passed a sarcastic comment saying, great job. Does he, you think, have the right to do that and be angry after getting a pitch that didn't help the home team at all?
People do pass remarks about the pitches, about the performances. And, it's a matter of when you're not done well, yes, there is an element of sarcasm that'll creep in. So that is something that you get to understand once you get into a situation where you're so desperate to do well, and eventually you find that things haven't gone your way. Then yes, I think there is the disappointment, and when there is disappointment, then sometimes words are spoken which perhaps you tend to sort of regret later.
Right. The other thing, Saiva, the fact remains that we saw on Sunday, the pitch that we saw wasn't a quintessential Mumbai track. I've seen a test match finish in 2.5 days at the Wankhede around the same time of the year. So do you think the curator could have prepared a track that helped the spinners?
The whole thing is, what did the Mumbai Cricket Association tell him? The instructions have to come from the Mumbai Cricket Association. The Indian Cricket Management can make a request to the Mumbai Cricket Association or the Home Association or the Host Association, saying that they would like a certain kind of a pitch, and then eventually it's for that Cricket Association to give the instructions to its curator to prepare the pitch.
So do you think that's where the problem lies? I mean, the decision rests with the state association to decide the pitch that they want, but in the end of the day, the interest of Indian cricket is not at heart with most people, because then we end up getting pitches that the curator has prepared according to what he thought was best, but it hasn't helped the Indian team, and that's when you get tempers rising.
Of course, that is how it happens, and that is where sometimes the politics comes in, and it's not the first time that we've seen that pitches that the Indian team wants has not been prepared. So, I mean, that's part of life. You play the game, lose the game, go on. There is another game to be played.
Let me try and go to the root cause of the entire problem, dwelling away from who said what. You were there at the ground. Do you think the pitch was the prime reason or a major factor behind India's loss that day?
No, it wasn't. I think it was very ordinary bowling and then superlative batting.